In 2020, the Spanish government approved a large step towards legalizing the controversial practice of euthanasia. With it, Spain would become the fourth European country to allow terminally ill patients to obtain aid and end their lives. Spanish journalist and activist Jaume Vives explains that this bill is even more controversial because 50% of patients in need of palliative care in Spain don't receive it. He says that instead of funding palliative care, the government will soon offer assisted suicide as an option.
Es una cuestión económica.
It could be an economic issue. Intensive care is very expensive. To take care of patients with dignity until the end of their life is very expensive because a person could have a terminal illness for many years. On the other hand, euthanasia is very cheap. Those who will administer euthanasia will find it more affordable. However, our society will pay the high cost of its moral repercussions. With the help of Pablo Velasco from the Catholic Association of Propagandists, Jaume founded Vividores. It's a campaign against euthanasia that promotes palliative care, and it poses the question, shouldn't we take care of them first? To promote awareness, Vividores has organized several public demonstrations throughout Spain. They also work closely with terminally ill patients and share videos of their life-changing testimonies online. Our goal is to encourage a dialogue and a debate about something that our society panics about, which is death and suffering. Our society nowadays panics about it, and the answer is to run away. However, we don't want to run away. We don't want to run away from reality. We want to help those who are suffering and the people who are accompanying them in their suffering. Jaume and Pablo explain that the idea behind the campaign was not to convince those in favor of euthanasia. Instead, they wanted to reach out to people who might be doubting the meaning of their life, feel less worthy, or feel like a burden to society and their families. We have met many people that the first thing they said to us was, "I hope they find a cure for my disease." They were not strange or negative people. They are optimistic individuals who want to continue living. That's why our campaign's name, which Jaume chose so well, is very provocative. A vividor has a double meaning. In Spanish, not only it means someone who is living, but also someone who enjoys the pleasures of life. One of the campaign's most shared testimonials recalls the story of Andrés Marcio, a 16-year-old boy who suffers from a rare disease that currently has no cure. His willingness to keep on living like a normal teenager despite his limited mobility has inspired many. His story has even helped his family create a foundation to help find a cure and support other children with this condition. Of course, if I tell you this, it has no impact, because I've dealt with sufferings but only small ones. However, to hear it from a guy who at the age of 16 can't get out of bed, can't do anything, barely eats and talks, well, that's different. So we have received many testimonies because of this. It's nice because that was the objective of the campaign, to go to those who are suffering and tell them that your life has a meaning. The rest of the campaign's projects can be found on their official website. They believe that their content has the power to move many hearts. Their ultimate goal is to help present and future generations value the meaning of life no matter what circumstances they are facing.